Hey everyone, what's up? So I'm gonna be honest, this video is a little bit emotional for me, and it's not easy to make. But I felt like I owe you a real explanation why you haven't seen me on some of the videos. You haven't seen me on some of the other accounts, other shows that happen, and of course, none of this is about me really. But I wanted to speak directly to a few of you who have really supported myself, supported Felicia, really listened, commented, shared your stories with us, all of that. So here it is. We're shutting down the ExJWCULTer's channel. And I just wanted to say that right away. This isn't because I'm ashamed of it, though. This isn't because we're ashamed of any of this. This is because I think everyone should be who they are. This is not because I think everyone should stop talking about the Jehovah's Witness organization. No, keep it up if that's what you would like to do. This is definitely not because I think the trauma wasn't real, because it was real. This channel meant a lot to me. It's part of how I survived for a short amount of time, mentally and emotionally. It was part of how I processed things that I didn't have words for at the time. It was an outlet. It was a voice when I felt like I didn't really have one. And I met some really incredible people along the way through this space and through other shows. People who are brave, people who are trying to heal, people who are waking up, and people who are rebuilding their lives step by step. So I want to let you know I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and I'm not forgetting any of that. Neither will Felicia. Let's talk a little bit about the peaceful protest, what we did, the protesting with love, and I really loved that. That was fun, and I genuinely enjoyed doing that. I felt like it had to be a peaceful protest. It wasn't a way of me saying, "Hey, you're doing wrong." It was me saying, "Hey, we're here for you when you're ready to leave." I thought that was really important because it would help someone who's maybe questioning things to leave. But I'm not going to be doing this anymore. Instead of saying, "Hey, you hurt us. Hey, you're terrible." Instead, it was a way for me to open my arms and Felicia open her arms and sometimes smirk. You have to say a little something under your breath now and then. But ever so often, you saw a grin at us, lots of smiles. That made it worth it. Hopefully, that planted a seed of doubt in their mind that what they're learning probably wasn't true. So that was the hope. And so I stand by that. I was happy I got to do it. 2 conventions in a row and an assembly. It was special. It is something that I do not regret doing. How many people get to say that they protest? That's a lot of fun. But in the same way, that chapter has also come to an end for us. So for me, the shift is now healing. Healing has changed me. Here's the real truth. I've reached a new level in my journey of healing. As much as I've always understood the XJW world and the pain that comes with it, I've started to realize something about myself. For me personally, healing now means moving on. I'm not pretending nothing happened. I'm not minimizing it. I'm not invalidating anyone else. Believe me, I am not doing that. But I've started to feel like if I keep making content for an XJW place, I'm still living there. And I don't want to live there. I really don't. I'm ready to move on. Felicia shares that same sentiment with me. She's ready to move on as well. Because trauma is real. That's religious trauma is real. Spiritual abuse is real. Shunning is real. The fear is real. The anxiety is real. The nightmares are real. The triggers are real. The overthinking is real. The sadness. It's all real. A lot of us didn't just join a religion, we left a world. We lost people. We lost time. We lost our sense of safety. Some of us lost family relationships. Some of us lost our confidence. Some of us lost much more than that. Some of us even lost who we were. I put myself in that category. I'm still trying to figure out who I am. So I'm not here to downplay any of that. But why am I moving on? Why are we moving on? I have to admit something. I can't fully heal if I keep feeding that part of me every day. I've all but quit watching exJW material. I still keep up with one or two, and those are actual beautiful channels for me. They're pretty well daily updates, and catch them when I can, and they're short, they're concise, and they just keep me up to date. And I like that. It's like watching a little segment on the news. But it keeps me distant enough to where I'm not feeding it every day of the week, moment after moment after moment, for hours on end. It's really setting me up to heal. I don't want the Jehovah's Witness organization to have that much power over my life. I don't want my healing to revolve around them forever. So this leads me to my next path. I'm trying, yes, trying to be a real Christian, because I fail a lot. I'm going to be real about that. I'm a very imperfect Christian. I don't have it all together, but I'm trying. I want to build something real in my faith, something deep, something that doesn't just focus on what I'm against, but focuses on what I'm for. And for me, that means deeper Bible truths. It means stepping into healing, stepping into growth and actual transformation. Because leaving a cult is one thing, but building a new life is a real mission. So I'm going to rebrand. What's coming next for the channel? I'm not going to disappear totally. I'm not going to abandon all the people who are still waking up. I'm just rebranding a little bit, taking some time off. You'll see some changes if you stick around. If you want to unsubscribe, that's your choice too. But I encourage you, please stay on here, please. It's so nice to be able to still communicate ever so often. So what's next? What am I going to focus on? I'm going to maybe focus on real faith, Bible truth, healing, growth, rebuilding identity, moving forward in purpose. No more bashing. I hope the people who've supported me can understand this. Because some people, they heal by continuing to speak up more loudly, long term, and I truly respect that. But for me, my healing looks like letting go. I just want to thank you. I really want to thank you. If you've ever supported me, watched the videos here, shared your stories, commented, or even just listened, thank you. Seriously, you've helped me way more than what you know. I hope this video doesn't feel like a goodbye. It shouldn't. It's not a goodbye. It's just the end of a chapter. I'm a really big book, okay? And Felicia, she'll share that with you too. Our books are big and we never know what chapter we're in. We're just flipping through. It's just the end of a chapter, and the beginning is something deeper, a new chapter. So I just want to put it out there. I love you guys. Thank you for walking this journey with me. It's been a very interesting one, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Until then, thank you so much.